Start recording. Let's see how that works. I've been trying to get my VR headset working, but it's been very temperamental. I've had to do loads of updates. So let's just see if we can get the show on the road. Got a cat sitting next to me as well, between me and the collective. Seems to be okay. Right, we're in London, so I'm going to go and do Downing Street and the Palace. I can't really do it in gaming mode, I really have to be in VR. I need to get it to work properly. So I can't fly in gaming mode. I used to be able to fly a helicopter in gaming mode. You just haven't got the... there's just too much going on. You need to be glancing at things, I find. Right, this is London. Coming up the Thames towards Westminster. $110 knots, nearly 120. Everything seems so good so far. See the Shard in the distance. I believe it was the largest building in Europe when they built it. I don't know if there's a bigger one, or it still is. This is Battersea Power Station. That's been turned into yuppie flats now. Very trendy people live there. Battersea Power Station, mate. Yes. There we go, this is MI6 headquarters. Dead ahead, Babylon. And on the left, either side of the bridge, we should... Lambeth Bridge, I think is the next one, isn't it? You've got Millbank, that's MI5, isn't it? There's the houses of Parliament. So I'll slow the bird down now. Massively. Lever is fully lowered. Tricky old thing to fly, you know, helicopters. Nice, here we go. There's Trafalgar Square over there. So Downing Street is dead ahead of me. Those two big buildings, as I said earlier, they are the Treasury and the Foreign Office. I'm going to get myself in position right over Downing Street. It's not big enough to get the helicopter into Downing Street itself. I'm pretty sure it would be an awfully tight fit. But that is 10 Downing Street, right below the helicopter now. There we go. Let's have a look outside. So that's the entrance from Whitehall, and there is number 10, right there, right dead centre. So yes, it can be done, it can be done. So I'm flying over the Prime Minister's house. So we'll plop the chopper down in Horse Guards here. That block of flats there represents the War Office, the old War Office. That's where we went for afternoon tea. And we're going to land inside Buckingham Palace in the quadrangle. Because it's so easy with in VR. This is Horse Guards Parade. Downing Street is right in front of me. You can see Big Ben peeping up over the top of the buildings there. So we'll plonk the bird down just here. There we go, and then we'll lift and we'll land at the palace. So we'll go back along the road here. This is the Admiralty buildings, dead ahead. And then this next street here is the Mall. There's Admiralty Arch, Nelson's Column, Trafalgar Square. This is the Mall. And we'll go and fly over the King's house, shall we? Why not? His official residence, although I don't think he lives here. He just pops in for official stuff. And I think St James's Palace is there on the right somewhere. There's the palace, look at that. There's the corner that me and Fiona did our live from. This end. So we'll fly right the way around the palace. There's the garden where they do the garden parties. And Lake Queen used to do loads of garden parties there, right below us now. And I'm going to land in the quadrangle, which is right there. We'll sneak in. Say hello to the King. Yes, you're right, if you did this in a real helicopter unannounced and took all the security by surprise, I'm sure they'd get really upset. But this is Flight Simulator. This is not real. I'm sat at home on my own boat. Look, look, look. Right, let's easy in there now. I've got to keep looking left and right. Put the chopper down nice and gently. Brakes on. There we go. Where are we? Ah, there we are, we're inside a building. So we're in Buckingham Palace, look at that. Piece of cake, old man. In VR. Absolute piece of cake. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Okay, but in Buckingham Palace, just picked up the King, and we're off, we're off. I think the choppers land on the garden at the back when they do come in. I don't think they come and land in there. But you know, it's called artistic license, isn't it? King, when he flies places, he usually goes from Northolt. So the chopper would pick him up and take him to Northolt, I would imagine. Oh look, there's the post office tower. Let's check the post office tower out. It looks like Piccadilly Circus or whatever they call it. Just here. It's not as big as you think, that corner, you know. Regent Street and let's go check out the post office tower. The top rotates apparently. They had a tower like that in Liverpool. It was a restaurant and you could sit down to have your food, and the thing rotated slowly, the whole floor rotated slowly, so you get a view all the way around. The whole city, slowly but surely. I never went. I was too young, and it was closed by the time I was old enough. But I think the radio station was up there for years and years. That was the St John's Beacon in Liverpool. Alright, so where should we go? Let's go to the city. Remember I said the other day, don't confuse the City of London with the City of London. Because the whole city is called London, the City of London, but the City of London is 1 square mile just here, around the St Paul's area. See where all those skyscrapers are? There. 1 square mile. Bank of England. All the worshipful companies. St Paul's Cathedral, I suppose. That makes a fortune these days. It's like 25 quid to get in per person. And there's a queue, so they must be making millions and millions just for letting people in St Paul's. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. There's Threadneedle Street, Bank of England. It's up the back of St Paul's here somewhere. There's St Paul's Cathedral. It's a shame there's no helipads on top of these buildings. There you go, there's St Paul's. That's where Harry got booed, this end. So, Bank of England must be below us, Threadneedle Street somewhere here. Anyway, you could look it up if you're interested. Let's go through. This is the City of London. The city. There's HMS Belfast. Parked up over there. That's the Tower of London. I think we shall land at the Tower of London. What do you reckon? I think that would be cool. We could slip in there, and there must be a restaurant in there. We could have lunch. I feel egg on toast coming on. There's a nice restaurant actually under Tower Bridge. See on the South Bank side there. There's windows overlooking the river. I've got a full right rudder in there and we're not turning. What's going on? I think I need to recalibrate things. So going a bit fast. There we are. So we're coming into land at Tower of London. Someone flew a Hawker Hunter under this bridge once. It was a fast jet fighter. 1978, I believe. There's Tracer's Gate. So the tracers used to come in there by the water. See where the shadow is? Boom. To the bloody tower. Right. Easy peasy. Don't think much of the Church of St Peter in Chains. Doesn't look anything like that. But there we are. Anyway, this is Orbeck scenery. There's Wellington Barracks there. So a helicopter. And we are in the Tower of London. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Okay, well I'm on a bit of a roll because the VR's working fine. I'm in the Tower of London, and we're just going to set off. Just going to lift. That's Tower Hill, just where that truck is now. That's where people used to get the chop. Tyre Bridge. Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with the VR headset. Seems to be working okay at the moment. It was glitching out on me, but I just I had to do all the updates, software updates, and just kept rebooting it until it worked. Wackled all the wires and things, you know. Seems to be working okay now. We'll follow the Thames around and we'll go past. This is the Isle of Dogs in front of me. We're going to go to the Naval College at Greenwich. This is Greenwich coming up. This is where they drew the line, the 0 line, so everything from here is east or west of the Greenwich Meridian, as they call it. That won't mean anything to most people, I'm sorry. It's something to do with navigation and finding your way around the world. But it's just here, like south of the Isle of Dogs. It runs from the North Pole to the South Pole, and it goes right through Greenwich. And this is Greenwich here, somewhere. Got a naval college. Not sure if it's going to be accurately depicted. I think this is it. And that's Greenwich Park just behind it. I think that's the Naval College just there. That's where King George I got off when he first came to England, and he didn't speak a word of English. He came from Germany to be the king. Oh, yeah, das ist gut. That's the Millennium Dome. They built that for the Millennium. That's the Thames Barrier, just over there. Have a quick look at the Thames Barrier. And then we'll drop into London City Airport. The idea is that the river flows out, and when the tide turns they shut the barrier so the water doesn't bring all the sewage back into the city, or it doesn't flood or something like that. You know, it's got something to do with stopping London from flooding and sewage and that sort of thing. I think. I know nothing. Here we go. This is it. This is London City Airport. Keep a quick look out left and right, make sure there's nothing coming. There's a huge bump in the runway further back down there, which I'm sure isn't there in real life. But I clipped it with the Lancaster coming into land here. Did an enormous bounce, but I mean, what do you expect from a damn ramp? Right, we got wind. Got the windsock. So we're into wind now. We're into wind now. Where are we going to park? There's a helicopter already down there, look. Really need to recalibrate. It's just not turning very well at all to the right. Should be better than that. Full right rudder. Okay, we've got a tailwind now. Don't descend too fast. Yeah, I think everything needs recalibrating, doesn't it? Okay. Turns left, okay. Must have to do with blade rotation, I suppose. Right. Point into wind. Come on, get it under control. There we go. Right, go and put it down near the other helicopter. There's another Sea King helicopter down there. I should then gently put it down, and then my eggs will be ready. And they've been boiling. And I'm having egg sandwiches for dinner. Never land a helicopter too close to another helicopter when the rotor's running, as it could end badly. There we go. Brakes on. Thanks for watching and welcome to London City Airport. I'll catch you in the next video.